With slavery on the rise due to the market revolution and the Second Great Awakening, people's views on slavery had begun to change near the 1790s. Many organizations called abolitionist groups sprouted throughout the nation. The idea of slavery was still normality to southern plantation owners throughout the 1800s and 1850s. Human rights reformers such as Benjamin Franklin and Harriet Tubman called for human treatment for all Americans regardless of religion, race, or beliefs. Though Benjamin Franklin used to support slavery in his later life, he grew aware of the unfair treatment of African Americans and in response wrote a petition asking for the abolishment of slavery and an end to slaves. He presented it to the House on February 12, 1790, and then to the Senate on February 15, 1790.
Another abolitionist, Harriet Tubman, an African-American woman who created the Underground Railroad, where runaway slaves could attempt to escape their slave owner. This helped lead slaves travel from place to place, which finally ended up in the northern part of the United States or Canada. While on the journey, some of the escaped slaves felt the need to return, fearing their punishment if they were to be caught. Harriet Tubman, in response, would forcefully make the runaways continue with the journey until the end, fearing that her mission as an abolitionist would be ruined.
Radicalists such as William Lloyd Garrison began a newspaper, The Liberator, that split the abolition movement. Garrison ordered for an immediate abolition of slavery throughout America without compromise or negotiation. He based his campaign on violence and promoted radical acts such as burning the Constitution because he believed it was a pro-slavery document. On the other side of the split, James Birney believed political action was more practical than Garrison's terrorist acts. Birney became the leader of the Liberty Party, a group that pledged on bringing an end to slavery through legal means. Their goal was to outlaw slavery and peacefully come to a compromise with the North.
Slavery can be considered one of the most inhumane and brutal acts of mankind's history because of the treatment of the enslaved and the lasting effect it has had on racial discrimination. Slavery was proven to be an unethical practice that dissolved the basic human rights of millions of African Americans. The economic gain from cash crops did not justify the many generations that were killed in the process. Slave owners were cruel and inhumane towards the slaves. The slaves worked under brutal conditions and did not get any mercy. They removed all humanity from these slaves and degraded their moral spirits. The concept of slavery contradicts the founding principles of America stated in the Constitution. The abolition movement stands for a good cause of preserving the human rights of African Americans and providing equal opportunity for all in America. Slavery would only hinder the growth of America if it were not to be abolished.